Good afternoon. My name is Doug Thomas again. Actually, my name is Timothy Douglas Thomas, but I use my middle name most of the times. How did Crystal and I meet? I'll never forget it. It was back in the 80s, and I was going with a friend to Essex County College where they were having a big dance variety show. And they did a lot of different theater arts programs at Essex County. And someone invited me to go and audition. And I went, and when I walked in the auditorium, I'll never forget, I looked up on that stage and all these talented people and models and dancers and actors, and I saw Crystal and a bunch of people dancing like they never danced before. And I'll never forget, she was the brightest light on that stage. And when I saw her dancing there, I knew that that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to dance. And sure enough, I did audition. I got in the show. I met Crystal. And once we started dancing together, her and I had chemistry, and that was it. We've been dancing together for years, ever since.
Yes, and now I can get in the shot after taping. Hi, I'm Crystal. Yes, that's how we first met, and it was awesome because when I saw him, he doesn't realize this, that he was doing some pirouettes, and I kept seeing him turn on a dime. Whip, 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 whip. We used to always say that, right? Whip, whip your head around, and he was awesome, and we just gelled right then and there, and we've been dancing ever since for 30 years.
Yeah, it's a long time.
So the next question I'm going to get my pad is why are we so competitive?
Why are we so competitive?
I'm going to answer this first.
Okay.
I think I'm not really a competitive person in the natural, like in the normal sense of the word.
Sure.
However, I'm more competitive with him because he brings out the best in me. Like, he's lifting his knees, I'm going to try to get my knees to go higher. Or if he's doing a samba or salsa step, I'm going to try to do it faster.
Yeah.
So we're constantly competing with one another, and then that makes us better.
Yeah.
And that makes us feel good, and
Yeah.
we get all bubbly and silly. But then when we compete with other people, that, it's infectious.
Yeah.
And we have this thing about us that, he's my brother, and it's like we have this thing, this chemistry. Is that when we get in a room full of people and we're dancing with them, they're like, all right, everybody's having a good time, and it's basically, we're encouraging other people.
Yeah. That's where I get my competitive side from.
Yeah.
I just like to compete against having more fun. And when I dance with Crystal, she's doing things so well, and I want to be able to keep up with her. That makes me competitive. That makes me want to be stronger. That makes me want to be able to lift her, or and to be a people pleaser, to be a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
So that's where it's the competitive nature comes in. Is the audience responding to us?
Absolutely.
And that's my challenge. That's our challenge.
I think the background too comes from African dance. We have a lot of training in modern dance and stuff like that, but in African dance culture, you dance with a village of people, and everybody's encouraging one another, and the drums are talking, and you're dancing, and
we love live drums.
Just more competitive. The more drums, the more dancing, and that's where it really comes from for me.
Yeah.
So, and then the last question would be, what would we do with a 5-figure cash prize? I mean,
now that's a good question.
Well, I'm going to say that due to the recession, I've been living here with my mom in a 1-bedroom apartment for the past couple of years. It's a very humbling experience sleeping on the couch, this couch right here. It's very comfortable and
quite comfy.
We have to do what we have to do, but I can spend more time with my mom. But with a little extra money, I can get my own apartment. But I really, really want to give back to the community and with youth organizations that I'm involved with dance. And I have an organization that I'm starting called Women of Beauty. And I want to help women that have been battered. I'm a makeup artist. I can help them get their self-esteem back by making them look beautiful. And that's what I want to do with the money. And I also want to help Doug with his organization and what he's trying to do with the arts.
Yeah, with a cash prize of any substantial amount, I would love to assist the facility that I work in. I work in a healthcare facility, long-term, short-term, psychiatric, diabetic unit, dialysis unit. And in this facility is an abandoned theater space. Also in this space is it houses patients with HIV and AIDS. I mean, this is a gigantic building, and inside is like a city. So like I said, there's an abandoned theater space in the basement, and I would like to use that and turn it into a cultural arts center in order to give back to the city of North Newark, which is challenged by all of the financial struggles of the recession, unemployment.
Yes, and we're gonna do it. And, and if we
Create
don't
jobs.
do that, we're gonna go on that show and we're gonna have the best times of our lives.
That's right.
We're gonna meet some wonderful people, the producers, the other dancers, and we're just gonna have an amazing time.
We just want to have some fun.
We can't wait to meet you.
And we want to dance.
And we want to dance. I'm Crystal Glass.
I'm Doug Thomas.
Bye.
Thank you.